What's up guys, it's Osirus. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be looking at how to get your vocals to sound great even if you don't have a good microphone. The first thing we need to look at is what makes a microphone sound good. The first thing is that a good microphone has a wide frequency range. You should be able to pick up signals from the low end around 20 Hz to the high end above or around 10k Hertz. The next thing that makes a microphone sound good is its response curve. A microphone that is able to pick up signals, all the details around 20 Hertz to 200 Hertz. So that will be a good microphone for a kick drum. But most times a good microphone for vocals should have a good response curve across all the frequency range, because vocals seem to have different characters. So a good vocal mic should be able to pick up all the frequency range. Then the last thing that makes a microphone good is the noise ratio. This is how much noise the microphone picks up. So a good microphone shouldn't pick up lots of noise and should just focus on the audio signal. So these are the three basic things that make a microphone sound good. Yeah, we're going to be using these three recordings to test.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some more, and share it with the hood.
So this is my BM800 mic plugged into my Audient audio interface. This is the mic coming right of my laptop, and this is the mic of my phone. Yeah, so those are the three samples we'll be using today. So before we get into editing, let me give you some tips on what to do before recording to ensure you have the best sounding vocals possible. The first thing you need to do is to ensure that you have the best possible silence. Just avoid any external noise, ACs, cars, electric balls. You have to avoid all noise. Then the next thing you should consider is, if you can afford a good audio interface or a good preamp, try to get that. It just changes the game for you, and it just fills up the space of the response curve that a good microphone is meant to have. So a good preamp can give a good response curve. The next thing is to use high quality cables, use shielded cables, use good cables. It will help a lot. And the last thing to do before recording is to just move your mic around the room and find the best position in your room where your mic sounds good. For me, it's around the middle of the room. So those are the things to consider before recording. Then while recording, try to capture the best vocal performance possible. A good vocal performance will just make things very easy for you. So try to put in the best energy in your vocal performance. Practice your vocals, your lyrics. Make sure you don't make any mistake. Make sure your voice is clear. Clarity is very important. And confidence. Just practice your vocals and give that energy and try to put in the best vocal performance you can. Those are the tips you need to put in mind. After you've gotten your vocals down, the first thing you want to do is noise reduction.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good.
So this has some noise in the background, so we need to clean this up. The most popular way to do noise reduction is by using
I'm recording in this mic.
a denoiser, and there is one in Edison. Just find a point where there is only noise. You select this brush icon and acquire noise profile. Then you select the whole audio, then click the brush icon again, then accept. But let's see the preview.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good.
You see how that sounds cleaner and all the noise is gone. But you need to be careful with using a noise removal tool like this, because if you go too hard on this, you can remove the character from the vocal. So let's see how this sounds. If I increase the amount all the way up.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good.
It just sounds bad now. Doesn't sound as good as before. So if you remove that character away from the vocal, if you go very hard with a noise removal tool, you remove the character of the vocal. So you have to be careful while using this. So this is another noise removal tool, and this is more transparent for me than Edison. I tend to put this up. Then the best way to do noise removal for me is by using a transient processor. I've done a tutorial on this. I'll leave a link in the description below. So this is more transparent than using a denoiser. So let's hear how that sounds.
I'm recording in this.
So you just have to turn the release down.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good.
See, all the noise is gone, and I prefer using this to using a noise removal tool. So let's see what we have now.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood. I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good.
So we're moving forward. The next thing is EQ. So what you want to do is, so I'm just going to put in a new EQ here. What you want to do with your EQ is high pass. If you listen to this,
I'm recording in this mic.
you don't need all this frequency.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good.
It just makes your vocal sound muddy, and cutting that off will make your vocal sound transparent and clean. So I'm just going to right click, then high pass, and we'll increase this, and we'll just move it around. Let's say this laptop mic doesn't pick up much low end, so I'm not going to cut off much low end. So I'm just going to leave it around 130. So let's listen to how that sounds.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood. I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood.
So just cutting off some low end gives your vocal that clarity and removes all the mud from your vocal. The next thing we'll be doing is, and this is where the magic comes in, we've solved the noise ratio problem by noise reduction, and now we're going to solve the wide frequency range and the response curve problem. So how do we do this? We use a saturation plugin. There's this free saturator called Xtube, and this just does the job for me. So what saturation does is that it adds frequencies to the signal. For example, just adding another octave to your to this octave, that's saturation. Or just doing this, you have your keys, just adding another key. This is the signal source, and adding more keys to that signal source is saturation. Saturation plugins just add frequencies to the signal source you provide it with. So this makes the vocal sound warm, and it makes it sound like you've used a very good preamp or a very good audio interface. Saturation is the trick to solving the problem of a good frequency response. So Xtube, and let's see how this sounds.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood. I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up,
Let's
add some
remove
warmth,
some
and share it with the hood.
high
I'm
end.
recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood. I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth.
So what I just did here is cut off some high end and just reduce the S's. So back to the saturator.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the.
So you see how that sounds warm and sounds just makes it sound really tight. And that's the trick to fixing the frequency response problem.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood.
I previously used the Fab Filter Saturn. It has more options than this. If you own the plugin, you should experiment saturation with Saturn. It works really well.
I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood. I'm recording in this mic. We're gonna make something good. We're gonna clean it up, add some warmth, and share it with the hood. I'm recording.
So it just sounds tight and it sounds clean. Those are the basic things to do to make your vocals sound good with a bad mic. I'm going to leave a video in the description that talks about the RX, the Isotope RX D modules. That's the de-essing, the noising, the click, the plosive. If you can learn that and get an idea of how all those Ds work, you might not own RX, but just try to understand what those things are. It's really help you have a good understanding of recording, of vocal recording. Then try to learn proper vocal recording techniques. I'll leave a video in the description about that. So that'll be all for today, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed this video and hope you've learned something new. Thanks to Roblox Maniac Dance and Shake for suggesting this video, and if you have any questions about this, leave them in the comments below, and if you have any suggestions about this, leave them in the comments. Hope you're all having a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, guys, peace.